can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. First pitch moments away. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Justin Steele. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
As the lefty gets to work, Mookie Betts leading things off and takes a strike. Turns and fires to Betts. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Kicks and deals. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way, coming from that opposite arm angle, so I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Freddie Freeman, batting with one down, takes a strike. Freeman, a former MVP, 34-year-old vet, and he was a second-round pick back in 2007. Left-hand hitter waits. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 2. And that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And that one a little bit high.
It's a good take.
One out, base is empty. That's a hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. First pitch, and he just misses.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Freeman over at first with one away.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And a 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
And a pitch. Got him looking. 2 down.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now Max Muncy. Just missed. Two outs. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Left-hand batter waits.
No.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. One left for L.A., and now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. And our pitcher in this game, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. And he deals. First pitch swinging.
No ball. 1 strike.
At the belt and fires. In the air, right field. Hernandez hauls it in for the out. And there's one away. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get 1 pitch. You better not miss it.
Righty to the plate.
Ball.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
1 down, base is empty. And down on strikes he goes. And 2 away now.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Ian Happ up to hit. There's a strike. Breaks his bat and pops it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. And the Cubs are down in order. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. And now the center fielder, James Outman. And a pitch. And a strike in there. Steele, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball for a strike. Now snap throw to first. And he's back safely. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's got a chance. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. So he just clears the wall. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here comes Chris Taylor. That one drifts inside.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
The lefty fires. Swings and misses. And now it's even 1-1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
And Boog, something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. We see a lot more of that in today's game with pitchers going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
The wind of the pitch. Can't glove it cleanly. So man aboard. Here's Kike Hernandez. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Taylor on at first. Nobody out. And a foul ball. The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And 1-2.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Swing and a pop-up. Swanson moving under it. And there's one down. And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux. Right through there for a strike.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
Step off, throw to first. Taylor gets back easily. Foul ball there. And a pitch to the right side. Corner in plenty of time to first. Awesome play there.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie to hit. Struck out looking his first time. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That was blasted to the moon. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add on. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So 2 away with nobody on. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
The wind of the pitch. Lifted in the air down the left side. Flashes the leather on the running catch. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here at Wrigley Field, we head to the bottom of the second. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Cody Bellinger. Ohtani back to work.
Ball.
And takes low for ball 1. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Yep.
Swing and a miss
2 balls.
as he was out
1
front
strike.
that time. And now 2-2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and fires. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 3. The pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at bat and found a way to win the battle.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Dansby Swanson now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, and 2 now as he swings through it.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Righty delivers. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Christopher Morel stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
1-2.
The 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
Yan Gomes stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The Cubbies down by 4, bottom half of inning number 2. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
2 outs. Fastball for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Cubs leave 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Here at Wrigley Field, top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Foul ball. The 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside. And that is cut on and missed. And the count 1-2. The pitch. He goes down looking. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
1 down, base is empty. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that ball is out of here. A gigantic blast. And they add a run. It's 5-zip. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Could be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You've still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
1 out, base is empty. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a pitch. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. And that's in the dirt. In the air, left field, down the line. Happ makes the grab for the 2nd out. Next to hit, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. Late on that fastball.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's way outside, and it's 2-1. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. And that one missing low. This one popped up. Madrigal moving under this one. Hauls it in to end the inning. Dodgers add one to their lead on the solo homer. And the lead is now 5-0. Back here at the friendly confines as we go to the last of the third. So up now for Chicago, Michael Busch. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. Good eye in that spot. Pitch misses there. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
The 3-1. Pulls that one foul. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hit in the air, left field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Nick Madrigal. First offering, and it just misses. That's towards center. Outman tracks it down for the out. Here's Nico Hoerner. Up and in, and that's ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty.
Ball
just
2.
missed.
2-0 to count.
Oh, he doesn't get the call, and it's 3-0.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And there's the automatic. And that's too high, ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Suzuki batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Hoerner back in on a dive. Two outs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Hoerner on the go. Pitch outside. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. This kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one 1 run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. And the batter now, Chris Taylor. The pitch. Taylor in his 9th season, 33 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. He was late there, strike 1.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next offering is downstairs. The wind of the pitch. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
So digging in, Enrique Hernandez. Flied out his first time. And it's fouled away. Not even close there. And the count 1-2. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Bellinger makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Gavin Lux. 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. In time. Got him. And that'll do it. Dodgers down in order. But they hold a 5-0 lead. Bottom 4. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. The pitch. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Here's Cody Bellinger. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yeah, and wins that gold glove as a left fielder, and it's a guy that was a pretty good center fielder as well. But you know, one of the things for him is just being able to be in the same spot every day. I think it increases the comfort level and allows that athletic ability to really shine.
There's a strike. 2-1 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Outman sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. The shortstop takes a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
That clips the corner. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Hard hit left side. Betts whips it to first. And Swanson is set down. That ends the frame. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. It's 5-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Mookie Betts will get us started. Steele back to work.
Well, you always have to be careful in these spots because Mookie is lethal in the leadoff spot. He has the most multi-home run games out of the leadoff spot in baseball history.
Kicks and deals.
Ball.
Fastball for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
And there's a ball.
Full count.
And a pitch. Swing and he breaks his bat. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2. First pitch just misses. And another ball. And a swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. And that's ball 3. Base is empty, 1 away. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that's just foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Happ ranging back on it. Pulls it in on the warning track. And here's the catcher, Will Smith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. There's the strike. Next offering is down low. Back foot slider struck him out. Dodgers go down quietly as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the inning, and now the DH, Christopher Morel. And a pitch. Strike 1.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
On the ground to first. Takes it himself.
He's out.
1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Yan Gomes. Struck out swinging his first time. And he grounds one to the right side. Freeman takes it himself. Home man for the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. And And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. He's 0 for 1. The Dodgers leading by 5. Last half of inning number 5. And a good eye there.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
No, that's
good eye right there. Left-hand batter waits. Right through there for a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Got him swinging. Cubs are down quietly. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. New pitcher now, Drew Smiley.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Here's Muncy to hit. He's already homered here in this one. And he deals. And there's a foul ball. The line to kick the pitch. There's a strike. That's outside. And the count 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Clobbered to right field. Way back. Gone. A massive home run. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 6-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
That's off the mark. Now 1-2.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Here's a 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. So up next, Teoscar Hernandez. Pitch misses, and that is ball 1. And here it comes. And a foul ball, third base side. Outman gets his lead at first with nobody out. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Laced down the line, could be extra bases. Outman round second on his way to third. Coming home. He's safe.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Turned on that inside pitch nicely and ripped it down the line to pick up 2 bases. That can be a tough pitch to keep fair, but his timing was great.
So a man aboard. Next is the Dodger DH, Chris Taylor. Just off the outside edge. Taylor, a middle infielder by trade, played his college baseball at the University of Virginia. Man at second. That one fouled off. And now the lefty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Hard hit right side. Bush steps on the bag. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Now it's the right fielder, Kike Hernandez.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. The Dodgers up big in this one, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And the next pitch is way outside. And another ball.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Full count.
At the belt and fires. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Two on with 1 out. Here's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. Wouldn't chase that time. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings and misses.
1-1.
And the count even at 1. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. That one catches the zone, and the count is 2-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
Just a hammer 12-6 curveball right there, Boog. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it. Not a ton of pitchers can throw a true 12-6 break, but he does. And you can't throw it any better than he did right there.
And a foul ball. And a pitch. There's the strike at the knees. 0-2 now. That one just misses. The pitch.
2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That one just misses. Full count, 3-2. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. They put 2 on the board on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Cubs nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, here's the third baseman, Nick Madrigal. Here the right-hander back to work.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And the righty deals. And another ball. That misses. And that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Right-hander kicks, deals. He swings and fouls one off. Kicks and fires. Well hit the other way. That one going back and foul. Righty to the plate. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Caught him looking for the K.
I guarantee he's going to check the tape on that last pitch when he gets a chance, because he thought it was ball 4, and he wasn't wrong. I mean, it was a close pitch. Definitely not an easy call, but especially after a long at-bat, that'll drive you crazy getting rung up like that.
Nico Horner, the next to hit. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. Ball 1 there. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. Outside. The Cubs with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Bounce to the right side. Freeman takes it to the bag. 2 up, 2 down. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Very high with that one. And that's ball 1. And a foul ball. And the pitch. Suzuki started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. That one misses. And now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Righty delivers. Stays alive. Two outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The pitch. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Not going their way. It's 7-0. And we're back. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Smiley back to work. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Yency Almonte up and throwing. Leiter also getting ready. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Now the catcher up to hit, Will Smith. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. A soaring shot to center. It's 8-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that.
The left-hander on now, number 43.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Got it by him for the K. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in, and that is that. Solo shot for the Dodgers this inning. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 7th, stepping in, Ian Happ. The pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Fastball for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Now he breaks his bat. Betts on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. That's in there, and it's 0-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-2.
That misses, and the count is 1-2. And down on strikes. That's the 2nd out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Dansby Swanson. The shortstop takes the ball.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
And misses inside. Just missed. And the 3-0 finds the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And here's the DH for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. And a good eye there. And it skips in the dirt.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
No.
Just off the inside edge. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Now the Cubs catcher, Yan Gomes. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Activity in the bullpen. Daniel Hudson looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Vesia, the lefty, warming up as well. 2 on, 2 outs. Late with the swing there.
No ball. 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. And a pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Up the middle. Slings to first, and Gomes is retired. Out number 3. Another scoreless inning, and now that's 7 shutout frames. It's the Dodgers 8 and the Cubs nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
That one ripped left field. That's down. One hops off the wall. Not in time. He's safe.
3 hits in this one, all of them for extra bases. What a game. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So man aboard, and now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, Chris Taylor. There's a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Hernandez in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Smoked on the ground to second. And they get the out. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And that's outside. 1-0. The pitch. In the air, left side. And that's a fair ball. The throw into second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for 2. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Cubs nothing. Back here at the friendly confines. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here is Michael Busch. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And a pitch. Foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. The high heat, too much on that one. And up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal.
Ball.
outside. Ball one. There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The Cubbies with